Hi, how are you?
Good morning, Grayscale. I hope you're doing well this morning. Whew! It's been a hot minute since I've last streamed. I took a break because I needed to focus on school. As per usual. That's the excuse I give, and that's the excuse I stick to. Today we're going to be picking up Super Smash Bros. Oh, I disappeared. Whoopsie. Why did it do that? Well, that's fun to know, that I can just disappear like that. Anyway, I do intend on, streaming more now that I've gotten into the swing a little bit of this whole, learning thing that I've got to do again. Wild that I have to do that now, but, you know, such is life. And today, like I said, we're learning Melee, specifically Donkey Kong in competitive Melee. So let's transfer on over to there. I don't know why I sometimes show up but sometimes don't. Weird. Anyway, here I am. We're going to start with a little bit of practice. I need to learn Donkey Kong. Also, the audio is a little bit loud. Let me turn that down. Maybe right around there. Something like that. Okay. Okay. So, the main stuff is, like, learning the fundamentals of, like, getting around with dash dancing. And short hops. Excuse me. I still flub it a lot, to be entirely honest. So, Donkey Kong has a pretty generous dash dance, which is nice. But I still, like, will flub after a little bit. I can't keep it going for a long period of time. Not that I necessarily need to keep it going for hours or anything like that, but being able to actually get to where I need to go with it will be very important. And also, I'm not amazing at short hopping. I can't do it super I can do it a little bit, but I can't do it like super consistently. I can probably do like 4 or 5 in a row. Hollow Knight trained your dash dance well. That's fair. I will say I am an absolute noob at this. Goodbye. So, like, the things on screen where it's where I have, like, above my head, the whole practice, the stuff I need to, like, learn. I mean, I played Melee when I was a kid, but I haven't really touched any of the other Smashes. I played a little bit of Ultimate at, like, friends' houses, you know, like, for funsies, but... Can't get the timing right on the long ones very easily. Eh. Whee! Eh. Get punched. God, it's so hard to do. Like, aiming the back air, which is one of his better moves, is very difficult. Okay, let's do wave dashing. Ah. I'm always like a frame off. And I'm definitely not consistent at this. I feel like I'm doing like the right angles, but I'm not. It's so hard for me to figure out the right angle, too. God, this stuff sucks. And it hurts my hand! I hate that. I need to do hand stretches. Everybody needs to do hand stretches. By the way, y'all need to do hand stretches. kind of doing it. Also, it's really hard not to hold it for too long. God damn. Maybe I should build a fucking box controller of some kind. Whee! Come on, motherfucker. Oh my fucking god. I gotta stretch, I'm sorry. Definitely need to do more hand stretches. Oh my god. Yeah, this auto vertical isn't really great. I tried the YouTube auto vertical, it's really not good. I have to figure out if I can do anything about this. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Huh. I'm unlisting the YouTube side of things. That's fine. It'll be recorded for posterity. Anyway. Alright, let's do some L canceling. God damn it. Don't forget the fast fall. I'm barely even able to regular fall. Heyo. God fucking damn, this is hard. Ah! Oh, my fingers hurt. God damn it, I jumped too high. No. This forward air you can't even do on a short hop. Whee! Didn't even grab the ledge. Oh, that was dumb of me. Alright, come on, motherfucker. Nope. Ah, I can't get the timing right on that. Nope. It's short hop. Okay, I've got a little bit. The shuffles are the hard part. Okay. Alright. Alright, that's the warm-up practice stuff. Why does my guy not show up whenever I do that? Weird. Okay, well, we're gonna do a couple of practice runs. Alright. Alright.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Kim. How are you? A resub? What are you resubbing for? I didn't see the resub thing. It didn't pop up. I didn't set up my new screen well. Give me a sec. Let me add the alert in here. Well, thank you. How are ya? Hi, how are ya? Doing okay. Very cold. I'm good. School's. I'll fix that here in a sec. I'm up against Marth, huh? That's regular Marth. Whoop. You okay? Dang it, I was trying to do a short hop. You okay? Oh, I feel like this guy's having some bad connection problems. You okay? Hello? 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 I think he may have disconnected. I want to play the game. I've been okay, by the way. I've been focusing on school. I took a week-long break from streaming, trying to get all that set up. I will say, it's kind of... There, he's back. I feel bad. He's clearly trying, sometimes. School's okay. Bye. School's okay. I've been having trouble focusing on it, and yeah, rip to that guy, huh? All right, let me get my let me add my alerts scene. Sorry, I disappear when I turn this on for some reason. When I have to go and edit stuff. Alright, let me How do I redo that alert? On my end. Ew. That's not showing up on my end either. What the fuck? Why didn't I put that in here? Hold on. The points did go to Blue Shigis, but as you heard, but it did not show. What am I doing? I didn't even set up my scene correctly. It's been so long since I set up a scene that I've forgotten. I've forgotten how to do my entire thing. Yoink. I don't know why I can't just easily test it, but let me go ahead and see if I can test again here. Okay, there we go. And up a little bit because of the points thing. There's that, and then Alright, give me 1 second. Just 1 little second. Just 1 little second. Ah! How's everybody doing, by the way? How are you, Laura, by the way? I saw you pop in, and then I just got fucking distracted trying to fix my shit, as per usual. You know how it goes. There we go. That's a test. Alright. It's going to show up right there. And then once I'm back to being on the screen, that should show up right where I need it to show up. Okay, cool. We got it working. Yay! Hell yeah, that's dope. Congrats. Congrats on a next tattoo. That sounds dope as hell. You'll have to show me when you get the opportunity. Alright. New match. Oh, I'm up against the same guy. Hello again. Oh. Why didn't he disconnect the first time? I bet it hurt. That sucks. Honest! Everybody's... The gang's all here. How are we, by the way? Chaotic? Work is chaotic today? York? York is chaotic today. Yeah, York sounds like he would be chaotic, huh? Come on, lock me into somebody, please. Ooh woo. 3 stream streak. There we go. We're up against Jigglypuff. Alright, come on. Get down here. I will read your message in just 1 moment. Awesome, I'll see you in just a sec. That was rude of that platform. I keep trying to shield drop, but I can't. What the fuck was that? Sorry, I'm really focused. I feel like I'm finally getting placed against somebody who's relatively my speed. A little bit better than me, but not like amazingly better. Come on, I had shield up. What the fuck? It's always so fun. Nice try. No, I fucked that up. You don't need to spam it. Okay. Alright, let's read. Came in and your supervisor almost had a breakdown over spilled milk, literally. Fair. I mean, fair. I mean, I would have a breakdown over that as well. Milk is expensive nowadays. Whether you end up with spare time, send the tattoo. Let me check that real quick. You sent it in Discord? Yep. Yo, that looks dope as hell. Nice. That looks painful as hell, too. Jesus Christ. Owie. But cool. Owie, but cool. Alright, where was I? I locked in. Spilled half a gallon of bagged milk trying to restock. Yeah. Was it like a last straw kind of thing, or the milk spilling like sent her into a spiral? Working 8 days straight. Yeah, that would be a last straw for me as well. I completely get it. I am 100% on her side for that. Scooby-dee-dee-doo, Scooby-dee, she-bobby-doo. Apparently Puff is a bad matchup for DK because she's so floaty. I'm still learning all the matchups and how to actually control my character. I'm getting a little better at it. It's been I've started playing like mid last week as just a way to kill some time because I was really stressed with school, and I figured, oh, this could be something to like play on stream and learn. So I've been watching like videos on like what techniques I should be learning, and I'm also like there's like this site called melee.cookbook.gg, which has like a lot of the top tier characters that people play, with a lot of like information about these characters. Alright, we're up against Marth, okay. Alright. Apparently Martha's a decent matchup for DK. Like, not like amazing because of the reach, but this guy also seems to know a lot more about it. The matchup, at least. And seems to be able to actually pull off combos. Oh, rude. Let me do something. He's clearly way better at juggling than I am, and knows when to block and all that jazz. So I am just getting my ass handed to me, which is fine, which is fair. Oh, come on, I was trying to jump under it. That's okay. I did a high jump instead of a low jump. Nice try. I fucked that up. GG St. Peter, whoever you are, thank you for the game. Hopefully I don't get absolutely fucked again. We'll see. Apparently DK is mid-tier, a mid-tier character, who struggles with the zoning and mid-game control, but if you can land a grab or anything along those lines, it's relatively easy to punish with him. So I'm trying to look for opportunities to grab and throw. Pikachu's actually decently good. Okay, so I would recommend, if you want to get actually better at the game and like want to play at a pseudo-competitive level, I'm not saying go and learn to be like a pro Smash player. I'm just trying to learn because I want to be able to, I don't know, say I'm decent at Smash or whatever. But, apparently, there's a person who plays Pikachu called Axe, who's the best Pikachu player in the world, and some of his plays are really cool. It's actually better to find a character that you like playing, and stick to that character, and learn them very well. Especially if you're relatively newer to the game. Now, obviously, this is advice for people who are wanting to like actually quote unquote get good instead of just playing it as like a party game, which is fair. It is a party game. And it is fun as a party game. My partner plays Kirby, and will spam the absorption and rockfall. So there is that section of it as well, which is interesting. So the way the tier list currently goes, and it's mostly subjective at the top level, like Fox is considered the best character in the game by far. Currently. And then behind Fox there's Sheik, which is Zelda's transformed form. There's Falco, which is a little bit different than Fox because he's slower and his lasers hit a little harder, but so he's a little bit different. Then there's Peach, who is also relatively top tier. Jigglypuff, which is relatively top tier. And those are the main, and Marth. And those are the main, like, really good player characters. Okay, we'll trade that. It's funny when you see, like, when you know both of us are neither, like, very, like, super great. Oh god, that's lag. We're just trading. Goodbye. I'll take it. Ah. This lag is killing me. I presented my back to him. I was trying to do something else. Oh well. Whew! That's fun. But Kim, if you want to learn to play or whatever and like learn like tech and whatever, I'm willing to share honestly. You know? We'll go with that. Why not? We'll go with that. So, just to show you some of the, like, basic stuff, or whatever, to get, like, an example going. This is called, dash dancing. It's where you're dashing back and forth. Different characters have different lengths of dash. DK has a pretty decent dash length. Falco has a pretty decent dash length. So you can go pretty far with it. But it basically is to help, like, obfuscate what you're trying to do. Right? So you can do a lot of stuff out of it. And then there's what's called a short hop, which is this. And there's the big hop, like if you hold down the button, and if you do a small tap, you get the short hop. There's fast falling, which is like holding down after you reach the pinnacle of a jump. There's L canceling, like, so if you do an attack in the air, and then you hit L right when you're landing, you land faster, so you can do stuff out of the land faster. There's this one, which I fucking suck at, which is called wave dashing, which is you jump, and then you hit a low direction. Like, if you'll see my controller here, you'll hit like a kind of around these angles right here. And you do like that little slide on the floor. Luigi has a way better one, matter of fact, to show off what a wave dash is. So you jump, and then you see how I'm like sliding super fast there? He has a crazy wave dash. He gets fucking launched with his wave dash. Now, I'm not consistent, so what you do is you do like that air dodge into the floor. And Luigi is a slippery motherfucker because of it. Like, imagine a Luigi just kind of going, whee, all over the floor. That's what most Luigi players look like. And God, it's hard to figure out. I suck at wave dashing currently. I'm okay at dash dancing. I'm okay at fast falling. I'm okay at L canceling. I'm not amazing, and I forget to do it all the time during game. But like most people like will practice those basics, right? And then the rest of most of the other stuff is like high level tech, so to speak. Certain characters have, like, Falco has his Wave Shine, which is like the down B or whatever, which is like a frame 1 thing that does damage. Marth has a disjointed sword hitbox, so, like, you can do a shit ton of damage where other players usually can't reach you. Peach has projectiles and a float, which makes her, like, relatively hard to hit, but she doesn't do a ton of damage. Jigglypuff is floaty as hell. He jumps around like crazy. As you saw in the game that I played against them, makes it difficult. Captain Falcon is incredibly powerful. Has a lot of similar power spikes to Donkey Kong, but Captain Falcon is a little bit faster and has some better combos in mid-game. I like DK better because haha funny monkey. Yes, exactly. Falcon Punch. And Pikachu is essentially a lot like Fox, in the sense that Pikachu has a lot of similar movesets and does a lot, and like has a lot of similar like combo styles. So, but Pikachu has significant advantage on ledge hogging and ledge control. So when you're on a ledge and you grab onto the edge of the ledge like this, right? That's called like controlling the ledge. And if you can like that was dumb of me. I was too busy talking. This guy knows what he's doing compared to me. God damn it, I can't get my... This guy is significantly better than me. Damn it! Whee! Also, I forgot to update the game picture. That's fine. Whatever. I'm in the middle of focusing on this guy. I'm giving examples. Like, you see how he's, like, doing, like, these, like, floor hops and shit like that? And then, like, you see that, like, low jump with the... Like, he's doing the low jump into the shine, which is a combo of Falcon's, which knocks me upwards and makes it hard for me to get out of his attack range. I want to get at least one stock on this guy. See how we did that ledge thing? Only one person can hold on to the ledge at a time. So, I knocked him off the ledge while he was holding it. But there's a way to occupy the ledge while preventing somebody else from doing it, and it's relatively difficult. It's definitely a high-level thing to do, but if you can master it, you can do significant amount of like funny punish stuff. Haha. And it prevents people from getting. So let me close out of this one, and then we can open up the training mode file real quick. Okay. I did update to Marth. There we go. Okay. Ah! My controller. Okay. So, if we look here... Oh, ads are in progress. Shit. Forgot about that. I didn't set up ads on this. My bad. So this is a little bit difficult, but... So you jump off, and then... God, this is tough. So what you're supposed to do is you jump off the ledge, and then so you fall and immediately jump, and then do that dash slide thing I was talking about, right? We have to do it into the ledge, which is hella difficult. As you can see, I can't even fucking get it. But ledge dashing is the act of wave dashing onto stage from ledge. This is most commonly done by dropping off the ledge, double jumping immediately, and then quickly air dodging onto stage. Each input is performed quickly after the last, making it difficult and risky. I got it! I got it once! Oh! Holy shit, that's tough. But that's ledge dashing, which is hella tough. Wave dashing, and I will show you with Luigi again. Specifically is, a wave dash is performed by air dodging diagonally down as soon as you leave the ground from a jump, causing the fighter to slide a short distance. This technique will allow you to quickly adjust your position, even attacking while sliding. I'm trying to quickly press it. And Luigi is definitely the easiest to slide with. There are some characters that do not slide much at all when sliding. Like, that's her max wave dash. It's like, what? A few inches? At most? Not very much. But it's still good to learn, because that is, if you can pull that off and then pull off an attack off after it, then it is incredibly powerful to be able to, like, use in combination. Like, that guy that was the, Falco player was using it constantly against me. So, if you can learn it, you can easily, like, level up. Alright. So that's one of his combos. Let's do this. I cannot pull off his combos very easily. Okay, I'm gonna practice against basically what would be considered a low-level player. God damn it. Come on, what the fuck? There we go. And normally you're able to, like, do that to hit them. Why can I not change the percentage? God damn it. I'm trying to wait for his, like... Okay, so it just resets that. I don't know how to combo well with DK. But this is... There's a couple of combos that you can do, which is, like... But because this is doing the air dodging, which is something a high-level player would do as compared to a low-level player. So I guess it's probably better to practice against a high-level player, but that doesn't mean I know what the fuck I'm doing. Alright, but we're gonna look up some DK combos and try some DK combos out real quick. Like, so there's, like, stuff like all this junk, like, that's, like, high-level practice. Practice ledge-teching Marth's counter. Finish the enemy fox with an Armada Shine. Use a sweet spot side B to avoid Marth's down tilt and grab ledge. Practice escaping the tech chase with a frame-perfect shine and jab SDI. This shit is so high-level, I have no idea what they're talking about. Well, I know what they're talking about, but doesn't mean I can pull it off. So these four are the ones that, or these three technically, are ones that I would be, practicing most. Most of these are higher level stuff. And then this is, mini games or whatever. But, so general tech, this is stuff I'll have to practice later on once I've gotten the, other stuff. Anyway. So what I need to do is I need to practice... we're going to practice against Fox, because that's the most common enemy to go against. Most players play Fox because he's high tier. Especially low players who want to, like, learn to get good really quickly will play Fox. So, we're going to real quick go in, what's DK's warm-up routine? Do these before every session. Oh, we gotta do stretches! Let's look at stretches videos, guys. That was the internet. Okay, internet audio is active. Let's pull it up. Let's go back into the melee scene. I'm gonna disappear for a second, but don't worry, I'll be back. Okay, everybody. Are you ready to do some finger stretches with me? Matter of fact, let's go ahead and exit this game real quick. There we go. Alright, finger stretch time. Esports healthcare. Gamer warm-up. Yo, this is fucking dope. Let's do it.
Involved in gaming from your fingertips to your forearms. We recommend using this warm-up with any of our programs, which can all be found at our website, esportshealthcare.com.
This is wild that this is a thing, but it makes sense.
Gaming, whether it's at home,
let's fucking do this, y'all.
Or at a live event, or anywhere in between. The warm-up consists of 10 different exercises or movements. You can watch it all the way through, or you could choose to watch individually by clicking the timestamps in the descriptions below. The first exercise is the opposition finger tap with a flexed finger. So what you want to do with this exercise is tap your fingertips together. So you can start with your index finger and make a circle, and then
got him
as wide as you can. And you can make a circle with each finger down the line from your index finger to your pinky finger. You want to do this exercise twice through, and that will be the first warm-up. The next exercise is an opposition finger tap with a straight finger. What you want to do with this exercise is touch your finger pads together so that your fingers stay straight. Each tap, you want to open your hand as wide as you can.
This is what the Italians do.
From your index finger to your pinky finger 2 times.
Nice, to keep doing this.
This next exercise is called finger abduction.
Oh no, my finger.
Video, I'm going to keep my hands in tight, but when you do the exercise on your own, you can keep your arms wherever you need to. So for this exercise, you want to start with your fingers nice and wide, and then close them slowly, and open them wide again, and you can go through this 5 times.
Why does it keep doing this?
Next is
give me my character back. There we go.
Finger separation. For this one, you want to start with your palms and fingers together, and one at a time, separate and bring them back together. Go down the line from your thumb to your pinky 2 times, and you may notice that one or more of your fingers doesn't separate quite as easily, and that just means you need to do a little bit more work on those. The next exercise is finger circles. For this exercise, you want to start with your fingertips together as if you were holding a ball.
That's not how I hold a ball.
Separate your fingertips and roll them forward and backward. Go down the line from your thumb to your pinky.
Oh god, this is a difficult one. This is where my coordination comes into play.
If that's the case, just spend a little bit more time practicing with that finger.
Ah! This one sucks.
This movement is the carpal squeeze. So the carpal bones...
The carpal squeeze!
So for this movement, you want to try to close your palm together without making a fist, and then open your hand as wide as you can. Do this 5 times total.
Delicious spaghetti. Delicious spaghetti.
Next motions are pronation and supination of the forearms.
Supination?
Pronation is turning the palm face down, and supination is turning the palm face up. Go through these motions 5 times total.
That's when the supination attacked.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Why is he flexing at the end there? It looks like he's like doing a little flex at the end of each one.
The next movements are flexion and extension of the wrist. Flexion is pulling your palm towards your forearm, and extension is pulling your knuckles towards your forearm. Do these motions 5 times total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
The next motions are radial and ulnar deviation of the forearm. The ulna is the bone on the pinky side of the forearm, so ulnar deviation is this motion. The radius is the bone on the thumb side of the forearm, so radial deviation is this motion. Go through each of these motions 5 times total.
Ah, the practicing the suck my dick motion.
3, 4, 5. The final exercise of the warm-up is wrist circles. So you can keep your hands open or close them, and you want to roll your wrist in one direction 3 times. In the other direction also 3 times.
I do this normally.
Your eyes, and it trains near to far focus. Hold a small object 1 to 2 feet away from your face, at least 10 feet in front of a background. Focus your eyes back and forth between the object and the background for 2 seconds each, and repeat 10 times. This exercise is for your eyes, and it trains smooth pursuit. Hold a small object directly in front of your nose, about 1 or 2 feet from your face.
And then do what?
The object in an H pattern as far as your eyes can gaze without moving your head.
I can't see outside my glasses, so my range is relatively limited here.
All 4 corners of your gaze. As a variation, you can also move the object in an X pattern for diagonal movement.
Here comes the plane.
This exercise is for the eyes, and it trains target gaze. Choose any focal point directly in front of your face. Without moving your head, look straight up as far as you can, like looking at 12 on a clock.
Okay.
Then return your gaze to the starting point. Repeat this pattern for each of the remaining 11 numbered positions on a clock in a clockwise fashion. Repeat the pattern counterclockwise, beginning again with 12 o'clock.
But I'm not done yet. How fast does this guy go? The eye thing is tough. I have really weak eyes, so like the whole doing linear motion thing is tough for me. Okay. Well, that one's done. What else you got for me? Okay, warm-ups. Starting with the video, and once you have it down, you can use the list as a quick reference. Okay, we'll do the video daily from now on. I prefer starting with dynamic stretches because I find they are better at getting my blood flowing. There are also research showing that static stretches could increase injury without proper warm-up, but I'm not going to get into that here. What the fuck are dynamic stretches versus static stretches? Okay, well, I mean, I'm just going to follow the video, because that's what they say to do, so we're going to follow the video. Okay? Be good little gamers and follow video practice, or whatever. Up next we have tech skill practice. Let me alter the window here. Hang on. Sorry, I'm going to disappear again. Why does it show up and then not show up? The fuck is going on? Ah! Enjoy your meetings. Have a wonderful day yourself, Kim. Thank you for joining. Yeah, if you want to chat later, please do. I've been missing you. I wanna keep up, see how you're doing. So after work, if you want, hit me up. Why does it do this? I don't know why it does that. It's weird. Anyway, let me get to my filters. Why does it automatically turn off whenever I have the filters turned on? That's dumb as hell. There it goes. For some reason it likes to be a little butt about it. A little butt baby. Okay. Anyway, up next we've got tech skill practice. Which is what exactly? I'm altering the height of the window so that I can see what I'm doing on the stream. There we go. The goal of tech skill practice shouldn't be to do increasingly harder trials, though there's a place for that, but to reinforce the basics and figure out where you need to improve. The frequency you do is preference as long as you keep it consistent. I preferably do it before every session, and sometimes I'll even do a speed round in between games of something if something feels. God damn it! I have hiccups now. Fuck me. Ah. Yar. Freestyle is just a fancy word for spamming tech skill, movement, and punish. There are three reasons to do it. It's fun. It's good warm up. It shows what you need to focus on. The third point is most important because you need to focus on what you need to focus on will change from day to day. Maybe your pivots feel off, or maybe you can't shield drop even if someone puts a gun to your head. Oh God. There's a time to figure all that out. If something does feel off, spend extra time practicing it. Pivots. Every pivot grab a varying dash length. From one side of the stage to the other and back. Shield pivot aerials or varying I have no idea what these are. We're going to have to learn what those are. Punch cancels. I recommend you read the last half of my punch cancel guide for context and extra tips. Okay. Alternating between Nothing Bear and DJ Waveland. DJ Waveland sounds like a fucking rad DJ name. Alright, punch cancels. To perform a single swing cancel, you input RLZ during a special N loop. Special neutral loop. Will cancel at the end of the current loop. While it's the slowest of the cancels, you still have enough time to Waveland or DJ from a SHSCC. A what now? Perform a full swing cancel. Let your punch charge all the way. The loop animation will cancel immediately. Quicker than slower than. Okay. Perform a zero swing cancel. You input L or R on the last frame of the special in startup. Instead of the loop animation, this also means it doesn't charge your punch, letting you cancel indefinitely without wasting your uncharged punch. A swing turn. You can turn during your punch cancel by performing a B reverse. The notation for B reverse punch cancels are single swing turn, full swing turn. God, I wish I knew what the fuck they were talking. I'm sure the dictionary has explanations for it. Schmovement! Oh, I see what he did there. He did a little cancel there to move backwards. And to get back up on the stage. That's fun. Combo extensions. Now, if only I could learn what buttons to press in what order. Okay, oh, that's so cool. I love DK. DK's got some fucking swifty movement, and I love it. Alright, cool, cool, cool. I should read being frame perfect. Is that in the main? Do you link to that? Is that a thing I can just click on? It's not on here. Alright, what is punch? Charging punch can be broken down into two parts, the startup and the loop. Every time you charge your punch, you go through 8-frame startup animation called special end startup. Punch cannot be charged during special end startup. After it is complete, DK will enter loop. Each loop takes 12 frames and charges and stores every 12 and charges are stored every 12 frames. DK can store a maximum of 10 charges. Okay. So you can't cancel it except on the very final frame. And the loop you can cancel on any frame. Any frame. Except for one? Huh. Punching can either be charged or uncharged. Note that uncharged punches don't have invincibility. Okay, so there is like one frame of invincibility there. You see that blue? Each level of wind or punch has different properties. Fully charged punches also have aerial version. Okay. So I can kill Marth, apparently. Whoa. Whoa, that's weird. 8 and 9 do less. 8 and 9 do more than 10 does. So 10 is basically the 8. So if I fully charge, I get that one frame of or maybe it's 2 frames of invincibility, but oh my, that's incredibly different. Decides whether a punch is aerial or grounded when it hits the opponent. So if you start the punch in air, land, then hit the opponent, it will have properties of a grounded punch. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Note that uncharged punches are better for tech chasing because every hitbox is strong, which lets you cover more space. Especially important when it comes to tech chasing on platforms. DK can combo into fully charged punch. Characters' specific confirms will be listed in their respective character guides. Okay, fair. Can also combo into an uncharged punch. More powerful than a normal punch, but are situational and harder to time. Okay, so basically this allows you to have a good punish against their dumb neutrals. Fair. Okay, cool. What the fuck is how to turn around? A DK enters an 11-frame turning animation. It can be interrupted at any time by an attack, directional grab, shield, or jump. If tilt turn is interrupted with a shield or jump, DK might end up facing either direction depending on timing. That's because DK doesn't properly turn around for these actions until partially through the 11-frame animation, also known as a flip point. DK's flip point is frame 9 on the 11-frame animation, so most of the time he's facing one direction except for the very last 2 frames. DK on the right input shields on frame 10 because... Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, you can see there how it looks like he mostly turns around, but then tilt turns should generally be avoided. There's nothing a tilt turn does better than a smash turn, except for niche use case for power shielding, which you can read about in the section. Smash turn is performed by smashing the control stick backwards. Okay, main difference in a tilt and a smash turn is the flip point is the turn is on frame 1. That means DK can skip the 11-frame animation, turn around immediately. Fair. They are also the foundation for pivots. Okay, this is what I need to learn. There are a lot of types of pivots with their own niche set of advantages and disadvantages. Luckily for you, they're mostly interchangeable, though I have my preferences. A perfect pivot. Input a move on the first frame of a smash turnaround. DK will turn around and do the move immediately. Perfect pivots aren't great for DK. Oh. There are a few situations where a perfect pivot is objectively better than other pivots. Do the same thing without executional demand. If you don't input the move frame perfectly, it will be stuffed by a dash back. An empty pivot. To perform an empty pivot, return the control stick to neutral on the first frame of a smash turn. The smash turn will be cancelled by DK's standing animation, which can be cancelled into another move. Okay. Here, let's open up the trainer to practice this. I can turn the screen on and off as I'm practicing. Or we can just minimize or like lower the size of this and put it like right here or something. Alright, sorry, that was just boring reading, but learning! We're learning here, folks. Important. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright. How is it doing the slide instead? Why is it doing that? Mine doesn't go back to center. I don't have the special Joy-Con or whatever that does the fix there. So, not sure what I'm gonna do about that, but I'll figure it out. Okay. So I can't be dashing. Okay. So I can kind of do it. Smash, turn, pivot. I don't know if I can get the one frame thing. God damn. Okay, I have no idea how to get these done. Okay, the pivots are tough. Oof. Why am I rolling? Is short hop, is full hop. DJ is double jump, instant double jump, fast fall, power shield, wave dash, wave land, up throw, down throw, forward throw, back throw, cup throw, cargo up throw, cargo down throw, cargo forward throw, cargo back throw. Single swing cancel, single swing turn, zero swing cancel, zero swing turn, full swing turn, full swing. That's not correct. Full swing turn should not be there twice. Full swing Cancel. That has to be what that is. Punch, neutral special. Nth wind, wind up. Or, level of charge. Okay. Wave surfing. Because of this, it's very easy to punish DK's dash back. DK can mitigate this by wave surfing. This narrows his hurt box both vertically and horizontally, letting him dodge moves he couldn't before. Okay. The dash, wave dash. If you want more in-depth breakdown, I recommend watching this video. Though impractical, you can wave surf forward to dodge a move and counterattack with up B. Okay. Okay. I'm learning some stuff, but I'll be honest, I'm getting a little bored of practice. I want to play against other people, because that's when I have a lot of fun, and right now, we're having fun with the game, so I may as well continue to have fun with the game. Am I right, gamers? I think I'm right, gamers. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I cracked the nail. I was trying to scratch the back of my head, and as I did, a hair got caught in the nail, and I hate that feeling so much. I'm gonna have to cut my nails after this. Matter of fact, I'll get the nail clippers right now, while we wait. And I just recently cut my nails too, damn. I need to drink more milk. More milk. Get the guy's damn milk! There we go. Alright. It should be fixed. I hate cutting my nails because I hate the feeling afterwards. It's just such a weird sensory thing for me. I don't know why. I don't know if anybody else has that issue, but like, cutting my nails was always a huge thing for me when I was a kid. Because I hated the feeling of my, like, touching the skin under my nails afterwards. Like, if I grabbed something, I'd feel that little bit, and I wouldn't be used to it, and it'd be like, And I still kind of feel that, like, issue, you know? Like, feeling that skin touching stuff again right now is already bothering me. Even though I only cut a little bit of my nail. Right? So it's just a little bit that's annoying. But it's so fucking present in my brain that I'm like, yeah. Also, I have two Melee controllers, or two GameCube controllers, rather. One of them is in good condition, it's the one I'm using, and the other one is kind of beat up, and the thumbstick is all chewed up, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can mod that one, or learn to mod on that one, both with, like, the FOB GCC or whatever, which is like an open source, Melee motherboard thing, for the controller board. And I want to try and learn how to mod on that. And then there's also like these 3D printed things that you can use to help like file your notches into your stick here, right? Like they have like the little bit of notches in each of these spots to help with like wave dashes and cancels and stuff like that. And I want to be able to have those because a lot of high-level players have them, and I may as well learn on them rather than learn, you know, without them, because if I'm going to use them, I may as well learn with them, right? And then I also want to customize it like color and whatever wise, but also GameCube controllers are a little small for my hands. I have decently large hands, which is annoying. Was I not searching that whole time? Come on now. But I have decently large hands, and one thing I want to do is I want to make a 3D printed like thing that slips onto the handles to kind of bulk it up and make it feel better in my hands to hold and stop my hands from cramping. And if I can do that, I may because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in 3D modeling. I'm going to take the I have the 3D file for a GameCube controller case, right? And what I want to do is I want to take that and I want to see if I can kind of like first do it with like basic like air dry clay or whatever to see if I can get a good feel, and then get that general size, and then make that into a 3D printed model. Make that into a model to I can 3D print and then slip onto the outsides of the controller to give like more heft, not heft, but like width to the controller, so it doesn't feel as shitty in my hands. Because I cannot hold this for too long without my hands starting to hurt. So what I want to be able to do is get get extensions to the controller, and I haven't been able to find anybody doing anything like that very effectively, right? Which is super annoying because I would love to be able to do that. I would love to be able to use my my controller more effectively. Because I have a Mad Catz controller, right? From when I was a child, we have like these Mad Cat controllers that are awful. The board is awful on them. The buttons are awful, but the size is great. I love the size of this thing. If only it were a good controller, right? Because it's like a bigger versions of a regular GameCube controller. It's the one my dad used to play on whenever we would play together. So what I want to do is I want to take the size of that one and modify a regular GameCube case to be that size, right? Keep all the buttons where they're supposed to be, but just give myself more hand-holding room, right? So that's a big thing I want to do going forward with this game if I want to stick to it. I also want to make some custom buttons or whatever, because the case that I have currently is black, and then I have a silver one as well. But both of them are pretty dinged up and damaged out on the externals. I've cleaned them up as much as I possibly can, but they've got like scratches and dents and stuff as a controller should. But I really need to be able to I really want to be able to customize this and make it like here we go, Jigglypuff. Hello. You okay there? Red? Okay. Whee! I'm getting thrown around by Puff. Wow, I just fucking dropped. Why did my up B not work? Did I not hit B correctly? I guess not. I can look back on it. Ooh, that was a good hit. Why am I not moving how I want to move? Alright, come on, big guy. Ooh. All right, we're up against Marth now. Ah. Oof. Good turnaround on me. You got a good turnaround on that. Ah, he got that. I was hoping to hit him with it. Ah. I can't get anything out of that very quickly. God, I thought that would hit. Damn. Alright. Okay, ads are starting here very, very soon, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the screen pause menu, and then we will be back here in just a moment. I'm going to go get myself a drink. Thanks for hanging out. I will be right back. Make sure you get yourselves a snack, a drink, all that jazz. Something with caffeine, maybe? You know, all that stuff. Maybe a coffee, maybe a tea, maybe a Mountain Dew, maybe a Red Bull, maybe a Monster Energy. You know, a lot of things have caffeine in them. I'm sure you got something in your house that has that. Anyway, we'll be right back. I've returned from the void. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I was just remembering I don't know if it was an article I read. I remember reading an article about caffeine and coffee and why coffee is so expensive nowadays. And one, tariffs, obviously. Hi. Oh, yes. I'm so sorry, Kitty. I forgot to feed you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you weren't standing next to your bowl. I'm so sorry. I'm coming. I'm coming. Sorry about that, I had to feed my cat. Usually I feed her right about now anyway, so... just the fact I forgot to do so. Anyway, what was I talking about? Right, coffee. And so the reason coffee is so expensive nowadays is multifaceted, obviously. But one, we don't drink... We have a higher quality standard, currently, than we used to, for beans. So oftentimes, like, shittier beans would be processed into coffee because people just like black coffee for the caffeine count. Right? That was kind of the important whatever. That, kind of went to the wayside when more, people who liked it as, like, a hobby... or as like a experience, right? Started going to places like Starbucks and then going to other places that are generally considered better coffee. But you kind of like learn from Starbucks that there is a world where better coffee exists, and then you find actual better coffee or whatever, right? And so people who are into that are fine being charged $7, $8 because they're going for the experience. But the people who drink regular black coffee are either aging out of drinking that at an older age, don't need to drink it as much because they're not working as much anymore, or they're switching to things like that can come in cans and are easier, such as energy drinks and things with high caffeine count and have other energy boosters. So people who used to drink coffee for the caffeine content now have alternative options and are drinking those instead. So, coffee has sort of become a luxury good, which it always has been, but it's become more of a luxury good than it used to be in the sense that it is now more tailored as an experience, and because so many people are drinking it as an experience in general, people are buying bags that of black coffee. Folgers coffee is expensive now, so like instant coffee, that kind of thing that used to be like the cheap barrel shit is now becoming more expensive. So just an interesting little topic of conversation that I stumbled upon essentially. God damn it. God damn, dude. I'll take it. God damn it. God damn, this is tough. Ah, good game. Hmm. Okay. Probably got, maybe one more game in me. Yeah, we're gonna do one more game. And then I'm going to raid out. Or if it's just two people, and I think they're both lurkers, we're not gonna raid out. But I appreciate everybody hanging out. I got Honest in, we got Kim in, we got Laura in. It's good to talk to y'all. It's good to see you guys again, by the way, if anybody is still here. I really appreciate everyone. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and just finish this bit up. Get one more game in, and then I'm going to get to homework. But I appreciate everybody. I'm going to get the ad scene set up and all that jazz for later. Yeah. Let's huggle. Okie dokie. Mamma mia. Oh, we wait. Now we wait. You know, I may actually not have time for another game, unfortunately. Anyways, I do appreciate everybody hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me on this. I'm going to be doing more of this tomorrow as well. Just kind of want to get some fun in here. But I appreciate you all. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much.